Super Comadre from RadioCrystalUSA.com, and I just want to tell you a little bit about who I am and what I do. So, La Super Comadre, my platform is all about bringing people on, special guests, who either do something for the community, who have done something for the community, who match up the pillars of what my show is about, which is about taking care of your heart and soul, which is about political engagement, which is about education. So every person that comes on can be a super comadre or a super compadre, someone that's out there doing something for the community. So I invite you all to listen and to watch every Tuesday when we record the show. But it also repeats on Friday, Saturday, and Sunday at 10 o'clock in the morning and at 10 o'clock at night on RadioCrystalUSA.com. And don't forget to give us a like. Adios. All right, and here we are. Woo! We're here to record my Super Comadre Claudia show. As you heard, it's all about uplifting stories, uplifting people. They're doing amazing things here in Houston, Texas, and beyond, because we can listen to this not just here in Houston, but around the world. So speaking of around the world, I have someone here that I'm so excited to bring back, my super compadre, Valdemar. Bienvenidos. So he and I have this connection. We know each other for a while, and I thought about you before what happened. I want to give also a little bit honoring the trauma that a lot of people are still going through with what happened in Uvalde, Texas, and the loss of the students and the teachers and the families that are going through the arduous, sad, horrific task of laying down their loved ones to rest. But one thing that I thought about, and I've always talked about during the pandemic, is art. Only art will save us and help us. Whether it's visual art, whether it's music, whether it's museums, whether it's plays, whether it's playwrights, books, everything. I'm like, what better way than to continue healing, than to offering, la gente, el público, some avenues to continue having hope and to heal. And that's not to dispel. If you need support, if you need to go to a doctor, please go to a doctor. Do take care of yourself. But we also want to make sure that there are places for us to take our kids, to take ourselves, and continue to hold on to that hope and that love through art. So that's why I have you here today, Valdemar, because there's so many things happening at this amazing place. And I want you to tell the audience, the listening audience, about you're back, and you're back with some important information to share para la comunidad. Adelante, Valdemar.
Muchísimas gracias, Comadre Claudia. I'm so excited and stoked to be here today. It's always a pleasure to be here and share with the audience and our community the wonderful things that we're doing, creative things that we're doing in the city. Yes. And you're absolutely right. I love the way that you said that, how art is so important in our lives. And, whether it's visual arts, performing arts, it has a way it's an escape for us, so that we can get out of the routine of working. Folks that work out in the service industry, out in construction, out in, sometimes we just want to escape that and go see a different story, whether it be a movie, a play production, get a chance to paint something. It just kind of takes us away from reality. And right now, unfortunately, we're living in very tough moments with just coming out of the pandemic and just so many difficult, disturbing, situations,
experiences that are happening that we're going through.
Yes, but me here today, I am the manager of community partnerships, el gerente de asociaciones comunitarias allí en el Teatro Ali, and it's an honor to be there because I get an opportunity to work in the performing arts and in education, bringing educational opportunities and programs, and bringing them onto our community, and not only in English but also
in español.
En español también. Y ahorita, so aside from being the manager of community partnerships, one of the wonderful tasks that I have is that I get the opportunity to curate the El Zócalo initiative.
Yes, y El Zócalo, and we know what El Zócalo means because of us. And for the listening audience, that this is something new. What does El Zócalo mean in English? Just in case they're not sure.
It's a town square. It's a place where the community, el pueblo viene and they gather. Obviously, in Mexico City es el lugar donde
como la placita, el presidente,
el presidente viene y hace su discurso. We have our national events,
Yeah.
y el baile, el ejército viene, es una plaza, puedes decirle el kiosco, puedes
Sí.
decirle, it's a town square where it's
Donde
usually in the
todos
center
vienen a
of town.
escuchar
Yes.
una noticia importante.
Una noticia, puedes ir a comprarte un dulce de algodón, puedes ir
una raspa.
una raspa. It's just a place to really go out and connect with your neighbors.
So
in a very entertaining education.
So you've taken that name and applied it to this organization within the alley to do just that. Yeah. To bring in people to let's talk. I have something important to share, but we need your voice to make this happen. So talk a little bit about El Zócalo and how El Zócalo is bringing that connection between la gente en la comunidad hispana al Teatro de Ali, que tiene ¿cuántos años ya estando allí? 50?
We've just finished celebrating our 75th
75th
anniversary. So we're going on to the 76th year. Yes, and so blessed to be there and be able to be a part of that. And yes, El Zócalo is our placemaking initiative where we go out into a community engagement initiative where we go out into our diverse Houston communities. Mm-hmm. It could be arts organizations, schools, individuals that are artists, and that we make that connection so we could create partnerships, collaborations, mutual opportunities, and at the end of the day is to be able to bring the community into the alley theater, whether it's through educational programming, whether it's through entertaining play productions. I mean, all of that is, there's a lot of different overlaps, but el grano es de invitar a nuestra gente que venga al teatro, porque este teatro que es el alley theater es su teatro, y por eso tengo un orgullo grandísimo de estar aquí y poder enseñarles a ustedes todos los eventos que estamos haciendo, especialmente ahorita, que les voy a platicar de ahorita, de uno de los proyectos que estamos en plazo al inicio.
And that's what I want you to share. Super important, because this is amazing. I'm the librarian and I'm all about books. So this is all up my alley. and share a little bit about what has been coming out of El Zócalo, what's coming out, how can the community be a part of this? And go back a little bit, rewind to a book.
Yes. So last year, we had the blessing of being able to participate in the NEA's, the National Endowment for the Arts, Big Read Project. And they had a series of books that we could select. And we ended up selecting The House on Mango Street last year. And this is the book right here, House on Mango Street. And so this year, piggybacking on the success of this wonderful program, we created our very own Alley Theater's signature program called Historias y Culturas. Y comenzamos con qué libro más que nos... Bendíceme última.
Bless me última.
En inglés y en español.
Oh my gosh.
Inglés y en español.
Es bilingüe. I love it. Y mira, acá detrás del folleto, there's a lot of activities. Is that going to be the same for Bless me última?
Yes.
So talk a little bit about, because I'm going to run through it and how these were free. Parents are always looking for something to take their kids to.
Yes, and the fact that we're bridging education, reading, literary arts. A lot of people don't know that literary arts is one of the 7 artistic disciplines, and so we're super excited. We get a book, and then we stem from that book. You're looking at right there where we did the kickoff. We did that earlier in the month. Tuvimos el kickoff event donde invitamos a la gente para que levantara su libro. Estábamos regalando a las primeras 10 personas de cada. The first 10 folks for every book club got to come in and take a book free of charge to participate. And you can still get the book. The book is not expensive. We're going to be giving away a book al ratito, les decimos más de eso. Pero el libro que estamos haciendo, como les digo, es Bendíceme última, y vamos a comenzar con un storytelling residency. Quiere decir eso, que es un taller que se llama Primer Borrador. Los que estén leyendo el libro, the folks that are reading the book, we're going to train or educate them in a workshop on how to tell your última story. And all of us have an última story. And second, we're going to get into what the premise is. Actually, let me just tell you what the premise of
go
the
ahead.
story is,
Tell the premise, because the writer
Rodolfo
Anaya, an amazing man. Unfortunately, he passed away already, but he's left us a legacy.
That's right.
And our job is to continue spreading around this book.
In this book, it talks about the dilemma that a 7-year-old boy que tiene un gift, tiene un don to be able to get to heal people, to self-heal and heal folks by using herbs. Nosotros los llamamos curanderos o curanderas, ¿verdad? Entonces, we all, the majority of us that are Latinos, I mean,
ustedes conocen a alguien que sacaba el huevo, ¿verdad?
Y rezaba.
Te dieron ojo.
Órale, otro huevo. Yo me acuerdo, mi hermano, y mamá, quita el huevo, reza por mí. And she would, pray, and all of a sudden the next day we're out in the street, barefooted, running and playing because we got healed.
Yeah.
And so everybody's got that story, about growing up, y las veladoras,
las velas,
the altars,
oh my God, yes.
That is so connected
los
with
rezos.
us. Todo eso, los
Yes.
incense, the sage, to clean your home.
Los tés.
Y el ojo.
Y el ojo
O sea,
también.
los amuletos que
Pues
teníamos,
mira, yo aquí
que-
tengo como 3 puestos. Acá la comadre Insa García, who's waiting in the green room también. I have 1, 2. I have wearing one around my neck. El ojo. And that's what's left.
So naturally, as you read this book, for those of you that don't know about our culture and traditions of curanderos, curanderas, aquí le decimos chamans, you'll have an opportunity to read and engulf yourself in this beautiful story of this young boy who's the midwife que le dio a luz hace 7 años. She comes back to live with them.
Yeah.
And now he's witnessing firsthand her picking up herbs and healing people in the community.
So he's learning.
It doesn't come without any negative, stigmas that are associated. So le dicen la bruja.
Yeah.
And so this book is going to talk a little bit about all those stigmas, how those,
breaking those myths, maybe. Que es algo bonito y no algo de, oh my God, what is that? Or that's scary. Or
and that's because folks are misinformed. They don't have the education.
Yeah.
So this book is going to bring light to
I love it.
Happened during World War II, en el tiempo de la Guerra Mundial II, en New Mexico, en Guadalupe. New Mexico es un pueblito en New Mexico, en el tiempo. And so, reading this book, we're going to be doing summaries ongoing about the book. But one of the workshops that I want the folks to know is that you could participate in a storytelling residency where we're going to teach the folks how to do the beginning, the middle, and the end of their story. And
I love it.
It's going to culminate
into
you going to the alley and presenting on a stage. And we're going to do a storytelling slam.
Oh my gosh, that is amazing.
And for those that really want to perform and write, you can participate in one of these.
And you have a story. If you're listening, you have a story. I know Rodolfo Anaya, an amazing, lettered, awards. And my daughter even had a chance to meet him at his home. And I don't know if La Comadre has some pictures, but I was part of Libro Traficantes when we went back to Arizona to deliver books. And we stopped at his house. I had a chance to meet him. And my daughter, Citlali, there she is. That's one of his books, Occupied America. And in the next picture, it's actually her in his living room. And she had a chance to meet with him, talk with him, and he was giving her pointers about being a writer. And there's my daughter, Citlali, in the living room of Rodolfo Anaya, the author of Bless Mi Última. So,
¿Sabes decir algo, comadre?
Yes.
Lo hiciste, you were going and you were in the journey with the folks from, or being led by Libro Traficantes. So
like
this
20
book
years.
was in the...
one of the books that were banned.
That were banned. So, and it has so much culture.
So much.
And tradition.
So those that want to participate, tell them a little bit about, because there's something else too that I want you to focus on because we only have about 5 minutes left. Yes. But I want you to, how can people become involved? Is there a way? How can they get their book? Where can they go?
To get updated information, any of you want to be part of a book club, we're going to show a QR code. Get that code. It's going to take you to a page that says coming soon, or these different things about the Bless Mi Última and other projects. But this is where in the next couple of days, you're going to see it populated with all the different dates. But it does have our email up there. You could contact me, Valdemar R at Alley Theater, and theater is spelled THEATRE.org. And you can let me know that you want to participate. I will give you the different book clubs that are available, and some of them are meeting virtually. My book club is meeting on location, but also virtually.
Oh, nice.
And
okay.
And the folks that get to see this, one thing that I want to share with them, that's a very highlight of the programming, like the program that we did with the ABA Bakery, is that we're having an event called Dia de los Vivos, and we're actually being visited by one of a wonderful curandera from New Mexico who actually treated Rodolfo Anaya cuando estaba vivo.
Oh,
Entonces, ella nos va a honrar con su presencia. She's going to do a hands-on workshop about how to clean your house, how to clean yourself
Nice.
con las
Sí, las
hierbas, las
hierbitas.
naturaleza, the fire, the water, the earth, the air,
Yeah.
the wind. You know, it's like alegre y otras
Yeah,
son fáciles,
yeah,
alegre y
yeah,
otras
yeah.
el corazón,
I
the
know,
love,
¿verdad?
right? But we want you to know that you can have a wonderful experience if you want to be part of the book club and enjoy some of these programs that we're doing, Primer Borrador, Dia de los Vivos, and then it's going to culminate also in one of those events. We're going to show the movie because they did a movie. Hollywood did a movie.
Hollywood did a movie, and I have a friend named Joseph Garcia who I interviewed for my Passion Project speaker series at my school. He was one of the main characters.
Awesome. Well, he was with Rico Moreno.
Oh.
So I'm gonna invite him.
You need to invite him.
Yeah,
I'll talk
so
to
he
him
can
too. He needs to come
process.
and talk about the process of being an actor in that movie.
And not only that, but taking this wonderful words and put them into the big screen. And that's what it's about. How to merge all these disciplines. So
now I want you to also share what else is going on in the alley. Algo con un toro, no sé qué onda, qué está pasando allí.
Pues
so let's wrap it up with that so people know what's coming down the pipeline.
Yes, so we have a production that's being workshopped, and basically it's a writer that submitted a script. It's called Torera, and it's Monet Hurst Mendoza, who's the writer. Right now, for the next 3 weeks, they're going to be rewriting the script, working with actors' movement, and they're bringing in a real bullfighter from Mexico City, and he's going to train them on the movements. Anyway, that's happening right now. Nice. So we invite you on June the 18th at 2:30 p.m. We're going to have a presentation of the culmination of this workshop, and you're invited. Reach out to the Comadre to come and see the play. You'll see the performance. And now this is obviously through the festival workshop, but this play is going to be part of the 76th season, and that's going to be next.
So we have a chance to see it as it's being
done, the work in progress. So seeing the actors and the writers make changes to the script, you'll be able to see it. It's going to start June the 16th to the 24th.
Okay.
But I'm going to be there, Comadre. You're going to be there on the 18th. So
let's go.
Come down the day that we're going to be there.
El 18 de junio.
De junio a las 2:30. It's a matinee.
18 de junio.
De julio a las 2:30.
¿Julio o junio?
Junio.
A las 2:30. So let's make it Radio Cristal Day. Super Comadre, Super Compadre Day on June the 18th, 2:30. Let's all go.
Yes.
So I'm going to put the link up there so that you can come on there and reserve your tickets, because you got to get on there, reserve your tickets, and let's make it a date, and let's see each other there, and let's heal, and let's have hope, and let's support Torera. Did I say it right? Torera. And we're going to be a part of that.
We are.
That's amazing.
To be supporting our Latino creators,
yes.
Creative community. That's just so important. We want you to be a part of that wonderful movement that's happening all across the world, especially here in Houston. It's we invite you. And, Comadre, it's always great to be here.
I'm so glad you're here, Super Compadre. So you heard it here first. You're getting all the information. We're going to put everything on the comments. We're going to have links. You're welcome to Super Compadre to put everything on the comments so people can go and click and scan and be a part of this amazing process. And as we and we're going to be giving away some books. I have a lot of people watching over here on Instagram, and I have a lot of people watching over here too as well. So if you would like a book, I don't know, let's go ahead and see. So what is the name of the author of Bless Me Ultima? Was anybody listening? If you get it right, you'll get a copy. And we also have House on Mango Street. Or should we? Which one do you want to do?
Sí, pues tenemos 3 libros. Vamos a dar el de Bless Me Ultima. Si quieren en inglés o en español, we have English.
I need it in English.
English, Spanish, okay. And then we're also going to give last year's book selection was The House on Mango Street by Sandra Cisneros. And then another special treat, we have another book that we're going to give away. And this is Sandra Cisneros, Martita, I Remember You. And check this out. It's a book in English, or you flip it.
I love it.
Español. Y lo más bonito de este es de que
es una copia que
está firmada, nada más y nada menos.
El autógrafo de Sandra Cisneros.
There you go. Okay. So te los dejo aquí.
Sí.
With your audience, make sure that you get a copy.
Yes. So I have some books to give away. So if you know tell me who the author was for this book, Bless Me Ultima, and whoever's the first, let me see, 1, 2, 3, 4 people. I'll get a book for you and make sure you can have your copy of Bless Me Ultima. And don't forget to sign on, get those tickets. We're going to make it Radio Cristal Day or
Radio Cristal Day.
June 18th, 2:30 p.m. We'll see you there.
Just
All
log,
right.
log on to the website and sign up.
All right. So here's how you can follow, like us, share, all that. Get in touch with us. And we'll see you the next time with my other guest. And I'll let you know who it is as soon as we get to the date. Pero super compadre, thank you so much for coming. Final words?
Well, keep being creative.
Yes. We need you to be creative because only art will save us.
Amen.
Amen. Adiós a todos. Super comadre Liliana. ¿Cómo está? Hi, I'm the Super Comadre from RadioCrystalUSA.com, and I just want to tell you a little bit about who I am and what I do. So, La Super Comadre, my platform is all about bringing people on, special guests, who either do something for the community, who have done something for the community, who match up the pillars of what my show is about, which is about taking care of your heart and soul, which is about political engagement, which is about education. So every person that comes on can be a super comadre or a super compadre, someone that's out there doing something for the community. So I invite you all to listen and to watch every Tuesday when we record the show. But it also repeats on Friday, Saturday, and Sunday at 10 o'clock in the morning and at 10 o'clock at night on RadioCrystalUSA.com. And don't forget to give us a like. Adios.